What's up, YouTube? Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Tracy Johnson Jr., and this is not my first time on YouTube. I have actually been on YouTube on 2 different occasions on 2 different formats. The first time I was on YouTube, I was making gaming content for a game called Halo Infinite. If a lot of you in the gaming and streaming community are familiar with that, obviously Halo was one of the biggest games of all time. But unfortunately, making that content for Halo Infinite was very short-lived considering how fast the game ended up dying. So that kind of left me stranded and unable to kind of make the gaming content that I wanted to make around the game that I wanted to make it with. And the second time I was on YouTube, I was in a completely different space. We were shooting our podcast called Future Proof the Podcast with a couple buddies of mine. Our podcast was extremely good and we had some pretty good success early on, but unfortunately I have to take the blame for that because I was responsible for the editing and all of that other stuff, and I just wasn't keeping up with it like I should. Unfortunately, life was lifing at that point, so I kind of had to take a step back and unfortunately just wasn't able to kind of pick back up, and I felt like I fell a little bit too far behind. But being honest, that was just me making excuses. I should have picked back up where I left off and kept it rolling because things were going really well. But that's neither here nor there. We do plan to start doing that podcast again, but we're not here for that. We are here to more so talk about why I've been putting off making more content, because the content that I was making was extremely good at the time. Unfortunately, life just started lifing, and when life started lifing and things start hitting you from all different directions, you tend to kind of just put things off, make excuses, tell yourself, well, there's really no point in me doing this, there's really no point in me doing that. But in reality, that couldn't be further from the truth. If anything, that is the time when you really need to lock in and put your head down and grind and actually start making the content, because at that point you have a story to tell. And man, when I tell you I have a hell of a story to tell, I'm not joking. And eventually we will get to those stories, but I just wanted to come on here as more so of a reintroduction video for the people who don't know me. Because people who actually know me and kind of where my face is familiar is on places like Instagram or TikTok as a trainer. And that's typically what I do right now. I do a lot of personal training, men, women, athletes, things of that nature. That's kind of the space that I've been in for the last several years while I've been making that other content. And honestly, now just doing the whole training thing, it's just getting really exhausting. And I really think I've just gotten to the point to where I'm just a little burnt out on it. I've been doing it for so long, and at one point I do feel like I used to love it, but now I just kind of feel like, because of the type of people that you end up dealing with and the things that you have to go through, and I mean, I get it, that's, you know, just part of business, being an entrepreneur, but I just really feel like fitness is in such a strange space right now, and it's just not taken as seriously as I feel like it once was. And I'm not saying that it's you know, people are just fitness is just in a very weird space right now. I'm just somebody that I put a lot of emphasis on my health and wellness and how I look, how I eat, things of that nature. And I just don't feel like when you're extremely passionate about something, at least at the point that you were extremely passionate about it, you tend to want other people to have that same passion that you have with what you do. You typically just want people to have that same level of passion that you have. But the thing that I've discovered over the years is that no one is going to have that passion like you are, at least very few. So that's why I feel like I'm wanting to take a step back from at least doing it in person. I am still training clients online because I actually feel like my online clients actually take things a little bit more seriously than my in-person clients do, which is absolutely insane because that just seems extremely ass backwards. But unfortunately, that's the way it is. So now that you guys know why I've been putting it off, let's now talk about what's now making me want to start. Well, want to start again. And for me, I feel like the answer is very simple. And it's just, I want to have that peace back. I want to have that sense of freedom back, that sense of self back. And what I mean by that is I want to get back to what I'm passionate about. I want to get back to the things that I love, that interest me. And I want to be able to connect with like-minded people on the things that I enjoy. Like even though I told you I am getting burnt out on fitness and training people in person and things like that, that doesn't mean that fitness is not still in my heart. Like, I still live the life of fitness. I still take care of myself. I still work out every day. Well, not every day, like 4 to 5 times a week if I can. You know what I mean? I like stuff like streaming, gaming, tech, storytelling. I love things like that. So I want to get back to that aspect of my interest. And I want to step away from a lot of the in-person stuff that I've been doing. I enjoy this so much. It's like, you know how they say you enjoy something so much that you be willing to do it for free? I would genuinely do this for free. Even though, you know, starting off, you typically gonna be doing it for free. But it's not even about the money. It's not even about that. I genuinely feel like I have a story to tell, and I truly feel like I am a very relatable person. People will be able to relate to me and the things that I've been through, because I feel like a lot of people are going through the things that I've been through or am currently going through. And I feel like you need more people to be able to step up and tell their story and share their interest, because you would be surprised how many people are interested in fitness, gaming, you know, tech, stuff like that, storytelling. So many people are interested in those things. And it's like, you sit back sometime and you catch you talking to yourself or just talking to the few friends that you have, and it's kind of like, well, damn, you like what I like. So if you like what I like, then that should mean that a lot of other people should like the things that we like, right? So that's kind of my mind frame in it. And I really do want to get to the point to where, because right now I do have another job. Like right now I work for Harris County, and you know, it's cool. It's working outside. I'm just really getting to the point. See, I'm 34 years old. I'll be 35 at the end of the year. I'm not trying to work outside anymore. That part of my life, working outside, is over. It's getting over. It's almost done. I can't do it. It's hot. I live in Texas, Houston to be specific. It is hot as hell. Do you understand? I'm sweating right now on the camera. I'm hot. And I got a hoodie on. And the only reason I got a hoodie on, because I know a lot of y'all probably think I'm a psychopath, but I am actually about to go to the gym and actually get a workout in. So that's the only reason why I have a hoodie on. But I want to get back to the point to where I can do what I want to do. I want to be able to have the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't want to be on somebody else's time, punching somebody else's clock, coming to a job every day that I'm not happy with, or coming to a job where I see other people who don't look like me. And when I say don't look like me, they don't live the lifestyle that I live. I work with a lot of people who they don't take care of themselves, and they look at me like, man, why are you here? And they see a lot of the content that I make on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that, because I'm not new to this content creation thing. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I really have been doing this. My problem is that I just have not been consistent. I will do something for a little bit, for 2, sometimes 3 weeks. And once that kind of passes, I kind of just fizzle out a little bit, and I'm not sure why I do that. And that's my problem. And that's what I want to fix coming into this next chapter of doing YouTube again. I want to be able to make these videos consistently, and I do have a tendency to do the most. And when I say do the most, I have a tendency to over record or over edit or over emphasize. And I don't need to do that, because I'm going for more of that real, authentic, organic type of presence now. I want you to know me as a person, to see the things that I do behind the scenes, and to see everything that kind of goes on in my life is reasonable, obviously. But that's what people want. They want the real. They want the authentic. They want to see the behind the scenes. They want to see that you're a real person just like me. You make mistakes just like me. You're going through a lot of the same things that I go through. Like, I'm a father as well. Like, amongst all the other things that I do, I'm still a present, active father as well, to a little 4-year-old daughter who I love to death. Hell, there was one point a couple of weeks ago where I was working 3 jobs. And we'll get into that in a later video. This is more so just an introduction video for you to just kind of get to know me. But I'll make sure I cover all of those things and tell all the stories and stuff like that. But I just kind of want y'all to get the gist of why I'm coming back to YouTube and what kind of content you can expect from me. I want to be able to integrate all of the things that I like into one. And the only way to do that is to get you to really know who I am, the person that Tracy Johnson Jr. is. and the things that I do that can be relatable to you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you see kind of how I operate a lot of the times, you can be like, damn, he's making videos and he's not too much different than I am. He has a job or 2 jobs just like I do. He's a father just like I am. He's a business owner just like I am. You know what I mean? Something that is relatable, something that people still have to do every single day, on top of trying to make content. A lot of things you'll see on this channel, you're always gonna see fitness and health and wellness on this channel because that is the life that I live. Like, I am a fit person, I take care of myself, I meal prep. I do those things to make sure that I can live a long and fruitful life and be active and be independent and not have to rely on people, especially later on in life. I still wanna be able to do a lot of things like gaming and streaming, which I'm gonna start streaming back on Twitch and maybe even a little bit on Kick and YouTube, you know, doing the whole multi-stream thing because I love that. I'll eventually get into showing y'all the type of tech and gear that I have. A lot of y'all, I am a gearhead, okay? I buy things to make life easier and just because I just enjoy having a lot of the latest tech. And you know, y'all gonna get on me about it because a lot of the stuff that I have is extremely expensive. Excuse me, and it's gotten a little outrageous over the years, but we'll get to that. And just things like being a father, you know what I mean, and being a business owner, and just telling a lot of just storytelling, you know what I mean. Just want to have a lot of story time, telling y'all a lot of the things that I've been through that I feel like a lot of people can relate to, and just being vulnerable, you know what I mean. And so that's a lot of things that you can expect from me on this particular channel over the next several months to a year or whatever. And the goal is to just be more consistent. That has always been my problem. It's always been the lack of consistency in this particular area of my life when it comes to content creation. It's always been that lack of consistency. So my goal, especially now, because right now we are in June of 2026. For the rest of this year, for the next 6 months, all the way through December, I want to be as consistent as possible. If I can put out 2 to 3 videos for you guys a week, starting from this point, June 2026, all the way throughout the end of the year, hell, that's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, I just screwed that up completely. Wow. That math was crazy off. Ignore that. Just know that I'll be doing. I just caught that shit on my fingers too. Like, I swear, I can't be the only one that do that. Y'all chill. Don't get on me crazy. That was a little wild. I might cut that out. That was crazy. Just being consistent, making at least 2 or 3 videos a week, even if it's just this vlog style type content. You know what I mean? So as long as I can stay consistent and keep putting that content out, even if I'm not feeling like I want to, which is a lot, but I just need to be consistent and I just need to do it. And that's just what I want everybody to know. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's just as simple. You don't need that fancy gear. You don't need none of that. I promise you guys, the only thing that I have right now, I have a tripod and I have like a selfie stick tripod and my phone. That's a little bit more than a selfie stick tripod. It's actually Osmos, that Osmos gimbal, the 6, the new one, the new joint, because I told you I'm a gearhead, so I get all the latest shit. But that's not the point. You don't need that. All you really need is your phone, which I have cameras and all that other fancy stuff, but you don't need that. I am literally on my phone and on a gimbal. That's it. That's all you need to get started. And you just have to practice being in front of the camera. That's it. I have a lot of experience being in front of the camera, considering I've been in front of the camera half my life. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So I just need to hold myself more accountable in doing so. So that's really all I wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I have a lot more content coming. I have a lot more ideas coming. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video for the little information that I did get to tell you about myself and what's to come and what do you have to look forward to for the channel. And I'm excited, guys. I really do look forward to doing this, and I really do think I can be consistent, and I do think I can be successful because I see a lot of other people doing it and I'm like, I know I can do that. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I hope to see you guys very soon and very often. Peace.